your flock.
Way to ruin the mood, you damn peddler. Well done. You walked into a cutscene. The peddler walked into a cutscene. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, you know what? Yeah, they've made it better. They made it easier. All right, get this game. Get this game. Get this game. Yeah, that felt much easier. I mean, it was again still tough but fair. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. No. Tifa. Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No. Oh, no. Yes, Loth. I do like this level. I think it's very beautiful looking. Oh my lord! What the hell? That was kind of funny, but what the hell, bro? Like, ding, ding, ding. Gotta speed up. Uh-oh.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back.
I don't have my sound mode on. Oh. Oh. Alright. Where do we go, Sensei? What the hell happened there? You okay, Sensei? You had a bit of a tumble? What the fuck happened? Lord Sakai, check out my dance moves on these stairs. Oh, mate, what was that all about? Okay. The only thing is that I'm out of Giga Dread. Oh. Bye, Dovahkiin. Bye, Dovahkiin. I just don't think I could keep it up. That's the thing. Hey. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. I'm on fire. Like, it might have been like the longest one because I have descended to hell. The void is claiming me. It's Kirby. Oh no, he's eating Batman. Fuck. What? No, I don't die. I thought I was dying before. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Fallen for one of your flock. Way to ruin the mood, you damn peddler. Well done. You walked into a cutscene. The peddler walked into a cutscene. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, you know what? Yeah, they've made it better. They made it easier. All right, get this game. Get this game. Get this game. Yeah, that felt much easier. I mean, it was again still tough, but fair. Yes. Let's go. Yeah. No. Tifa. Just do it. What? No, he teleported. No, why did you teleport? No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Sloth. I do like this level. I do like this level. I think it's very beautiful looking. Oh my lord! What the hell? That was kind of funny, but what the hell, bro? Like, ding, ding, ding.
Gotta speed up. Uh-oh.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back.
I don't know. Please.
We are here. I'm not sure if I like the way this looks. I'm a bit too close. I look very washed out. I don't like that. Let's see. Let's see if we can just adjust some things here. It's a bit better. I looked a little bit less wash out there. Yeah, okay. I think that works. Alright. Me unmute the mic. Not the mic, the desktop audio. And boom. There we go. Alright. Welcome back with more Digimon. So, if you have seen the title, which I assume you have, it is time. Now this isn't guaranteed, and actually, I need to make sure I can actually get here first, right? But I have learned that Digimon does digivolve into another Digimon, and that is Megadramon. But we already have Megadramon and Mega Seedramon, so I don't really want that. So there's only, well, okay, there's two choices. I could have technically have Betamon digivolve into like Waymon or something, but I'm not going to do that. I've decided we're going the Adamon route, which means we have to go the Sukamon route, which means, yes, you know what that means. Well, if you play Digimon, you know what that means. Play Digimon World. We got to get that virus up. We got to push the... It's close, but it could take 6 or 7 poops, right? We got to push for that virus. We've got to force to get Sukamon. And then we have the struggle of trying to raise a Sukamon into Adamon. And the reason why I say struggle is because Sukamon and Numamon, and I think Nanimon, I don't know, because they're, I guess, they are referred to as like the worst champions in the game. Like they just are. When you try to raise their stats actually don't go up that much, like at all. It is a struggle. It is an absolute struggle. But I need to get Sukamon eventually. It's inevitable. I have to do it. Right? And I need to get Adamon at some point as well. It's inevitable. So I figured, why not? We're almost there. Seedramon can't digivolve into anything new. So we're going to get Seedramon. And then we're going to force Sukamon. And then we're going to go from there. So we probably honestly won't get Adamon today, if I'm honest. Even though the goal is to get Adamon, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to have enough time. I've been feeling rather poorly since after last stream. I've been. There's always something going on with me. Yeah, I wasn't very well. It was mainly Thursday. Thursdays when I started feeling really, really like something came over me. Not been feeling too good, and I'm still recovering. So yes, yesterday was rough. Yesterday was very rough. I'm still trying to get through it, really. So I don't think I'll be well enough to do like a 3 hour stream, sadly, today. I will try to go for the 2 hour stream and see how it goes. If I start feeling really bad, I'll stop. I'll cut off the stream. But right now, I am managing. I'm okay. I think I am okay for now. I've got water. That's all I can really do. Is just kind of rest and, you know. There's always something. There's always something. But we're gonna do what we can. I am here. We'll do what we can. So, as much as I'd love to spend more quality time with Monochromon, I have other business. So, I have the requirements up for Digimon, so I know what I need to do here. The only thing I'm actually not sure on is when you Digivolve into Sukamon. I am not sure if Sukamon resets your age. What I mean by this is, you see how Betamon is age 2 on screen right now, right? Well, let's say when Betamon Digimon, let's say Sigemon's age 8, right? Let's say Sigemon is age 8. Age 8 or 9, right? If Sigemon, let's say, would die at the age of 13, if I were to then Digivolve him into Sukamon before he dies at the age of 13, would Sukamon then die? Or would Sukamon act like another Digivolution and it would give me more days to live? That I don't know. Am I going to test it out? No. I get the feeling it's going to be the latter, right? Where it's, well, was it the latter? Well, I get the feeling it's what I think it is, which is, if the Digimon was going to die at age 13 and he Digivolved into Sukamon, then the Sukamon will die instead. I don't know if I explained that very well, but it is what it is. It's like when your champion Digivolve into Ultimate, they then get so many days, till they pass on, essentially. And it's the same for rookies and rookies have to Digivolve, but it's the same for champions where they either Digivolve or they die. And there's usually a certain period of time. It's usually like, if they're not Digivolved by the age of 12, they're probably going to die. 12 is I feel like the latest. So yeah, anyway. I've got the requirements. We're going to try and get Digimon. And the good thing about this, I mean, maybe it was meant to be, I don't know, but you know what the good thing about this is, that Digimon needs free care mistakes. So it kind of works out where we can just force Sukamon because we need free care mistakes. However, we obviously don't really want to get Sukamon while Digivolve into Betamon. So I still need to make sure, right? That he Digivolves to Digimon first, then Sukamon. That's the goal. Anyway. I don't know what that was. I could cheat, actually, if I really wanted to. I could use a Digimon item, but I don't really want to do that. I'll do it the regular way. Right. So that's kind of where we want to be. I think at most we'll probably get Sukamon, and I think that will probably be all we'll have time for today. And then next week we will hopefully get Adamon, and then I guess try and learn Thunder Justice again. Look, I've got all the filth moves to learn, man. You see this? Hang on. You see this? Look at this. Look at all this. I like to call these techniques the struggle techniques, because it's like, you don't really want to get a Numamon, you don't want to get a Nanimon, and you don't want to get a Sukamon. And Adamon is, honestly, he's the better Digimon because he's actually kind of good in this game. But it's still filth moves, right? But I gotta learn them. if I want to get the medal. I still got a bunch of machine stuff to learn as well. But we haven't got an Adramon, so like maybe then when I get Adramon, maybe that's when I'll push for all the machine moves. We've got like 2 water moves left. We've got 3. We've got 1 fire move, which is, I think it is literally Fire Tower. And honestly, I don't even know if there's any. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if there's any wild Digimon that know Fire Tower. I actually want to say there isn't. If no, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Blue Miramon, maybe. Blue Miramon, maybe. 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 He might have it. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check. Blue Miramon might have it. If not Blue Miramon, then I have no idea. It doesn't mean we can't learn it. It just means that we'd have to get lucky when training on brains, essentially. I would rather not rely on that, but Ultimate Pooper also, hello Footloose. I did see you there. I was just mumbling, as I do. I was getting things out there before we continue. So the good thing is, because of the stat boost from the last Digimon, which was max stats, unfortunately we had to say goodbye to our Phoenixmon, I literally only need to do this. I just need to get HP up to 1,000 and MP up to 1,000. And apparently, according to the stats, that's it. I didn't see like no offense or defense or nothing. So with some luck, because for all I know, I could trigger Whalemon. And I don't really want to trigger Whalemon. So I think I don't want to trigger Whalemon right now anyway. I think what I'll do is, if push comes to shove, right? If push comes to shove, if I fail and I get Whalemon, I will try to reset and I will buy the Siegramon Digivolution item. I don't really want to do that because that's probably going to mess some things up, but I will do that if need be. And we will eventually get Whalemon, but since this is the goal, that's what I'm aiming for. So if I get Whalemon or someone else, I'm going to try and reset, and I'm just going to like, fuck it, Siegramon item. That will mean that I'm going to need to grind for cards again. Because I need to get points for the cards. And well, we've got nothing else to do, so that's it. Yeah. How's your guys been this week? I can't even word today. Even worse than usual. Did any of you guys see the new Microsoft game? Well, I mean, it's not by Microsoft, but it's Microsoft exclusive as far as I know. That they dropped yesterday. Which I wanna, people know me. People know that I don't really talk about Microsoft because Microsoft never has anything interesting for me, really. Outside of very rare, like say like Cuphead, but like I'm pretty sure I think Cuphead might be on everything now. It was an exclusive. I don't think it's an exclusive anymore. So I think like Cuphead is actually on. I think it's on everything. I think you can get it on Switch. I think. But it was on Xbox and Steam, and I played it on Steam because I'm not getting an Xbox. And so Nintendo had a lazy and boring week. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm definitely someone who can easily be lazy, but I would rather be productive, right? When you've been unemployed for as long as I am, it's very easy to just kind of sit there when you actually have free time and just think and waver and let your thoughts kind of get in, and I'm like, I could sit here all day thinking about what to do. I just want to just be productive, do something. Do I clean my room, or I clean downstairs? What can I do? Can I do anything else with my streaming setup. Is there any video editing to do? Is there any scripts to write? Like, I'd rather keep busy, you know? I want to work, and I've been wanting to work for a long time, but, you know, circumstances and reasons that I won't get into. And I hope to get back into work someday. I'm not looking forward to getting back into doing it because I already had an uphill battle a few years back, and now I have an even more of an uphill battle. So who knows? At this point, I'm just kind of hoping I get some remote work from home, or I somehow have a super genius idea that's going to make me a ton of money, and then I'll just be self-employed for the rest of my life. God. If I could just like freelance or like create something or create some sort of business and just work for myself, that would be the dream, man. That would be the dream. Fuck. And I could do that all from the comfort of my own home. That would be the dream, man. Here's a question for you guys. What would be your dream job? Or do you have your dream job? Maybe you already have it. I don't know. Do you have a dream job? Do you have like what you think would be the perfect job for you? Whatever that might be. I'm just curious. We'll throw that question out there. Let's get the chat going, because we're just kind of doing the same thing again, and I don't always have things to talk about. I kind of jumped around a bit, but I'll get to the Microsoft game in a second, because that's initially what I want to talk about. Because I never thought I would even think about talking about a Microsoft game, to be honest. To be honest. So we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, let's just try and get some cards here. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. I think the Digivolution items might be like 500 a pop, something like that. I mean, these all cost 100, so I'm hoping. I mean, this is just a backup. Maybe I won't need the Digivolution item, but this is just in case. So I'm just prepping myself. In case I make a mistake, I'm prepping myself, right? I'm not going to train anymore. I don't need to train anymore. I suppose we'll go back to Monochromon. Yeah, Mono Google Chrome Mon, I guess, soon. Ooh, wait. Got two of you. Got two of you now. Got one of you. That might be it. I think that might be it. I did not mean to do that. Whatever. Anyway, we need to make cam mistakes as well. That's something to be aware of. So, I'm not going to let him poop, but we need to keep an eye on the virus, because, like I said, if it's like right on the edge, then that means one poop is going to Digimon the Sukamon, and we don't want that until he's Hugimon. So, yeah. But you know what? Because Monochromon is a piece of shit, let's fish instead. Let's fish instead first off. And then I'll debate on what I want to do afterwards. Either, I suppose, Digimon curling. Maybe I'll go chase. No, well, I was gonna say maybe I should go and chase Nannymon, but I'm thinking maybe I'll do that when I'm an Atomon, because I'll probably go to Factorial Town and he might be there, and also to fight the Platinum Sukamon so I can learn shit. I forget who uses all the moves. I know Platinum Sukamon and the not Numamon use it, and I think that might be it. I probably asked this before, and I feel like someone might have told me like a while back, but I don't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, I still remember the epic battle of Sukamon. Was it Sukamon? I think it was Sukamon versus Machinedramon. And that shittily edited video that I did way back when. You'd think I'd learned by now. It's been like many years. Christ. If I was still like making videos for Game Busters UK, I think we'd be like on our 15th year, bro. 16th year. I never even finished the farewell video that I said I would do. Oh, here we go. Which I doubt anyone here would even remember. I probably didn't even mention it for all I know, but well, there you go. I had planned when it was coming off to the 10-year anniversary when I was like, I'm leaving. I've had enough. I don't want to do Let's Plays anymore. At least I don't want to do them in. I don't want to update Game of UK anymore. You know, I want to do other things. I was planning to like at least create like a little bit of a farewell video. I did make a video saying I'm leaving, but the farewell video was meant to be just like a kind of like a little Game Busters UK tribute over the years of like all the sort of Let's Plays we've done, and just sort of say like, hey, we had fun while it lasted, and then life happened, and you know, YouTube just got confusing, and we weren't growing, and it just wasn't the same anymore, and yada yada yada. Whatever reason, everyone has different reasons for why they decide to quit YouTube or drop their channel or whatever, or start again. I don't know, but I didn't do it in the end. I didn't finish it in the end. I forgot about it, and then when I remembered, I just couldn't be bothered. I was like, whatever. It's like, who's gonna care? Except maybe Footloose. Like, that was my mentality. I was just like, oh, whatever. Just being honest. Oh, we did it! We did it! Yay! We got the fishing medal. Yeah, that should be it. I'm pretty sure that should be it. There shouldn't be. Oh shit, we're done already. Oh no, that means I have to get a monochrome now, doesn't it? No. Okay, well that's done. That's honestly a very easy medal because you're gonna get it eventually. So hopefully I'm not too loud. I still need to balance my audio and shit and stuff and shit. Anyway, I'll read Footloose's comment and then I'll talk about that Xbox Microsoft game that I was going on about. But Microsoft has Halo. I mean, no disrespect to Halo fans. It's just I don't care about it personally. It's not my type of game. I'm sure the Halo franchise is great for those who like that type of game. I couldn't care less personally. Again, Halo, like Microsoft never tends to have anything interesting exclusively. If I'm honest, not sorry, anything interesting for my tastes. And yes, maybe I should explore my horizons, but I can't help if I play a game and I'm just not feeling it, or I look at a trailer and I'm like, I just have no, I have no interest to check out this game. You know, like if the trailer isn't gonna do it for me, then I ain't paying like 50 to 60 quid for a game that I have initially no interest in the hopes that it will change my mind. That's a lot of money, and I don't have 60 quid just lying around. I can't just throw money at every game that comes out. I can't do that. I used to do that when I was younger. Also, I had more money. Also, games were cheaper. But now, shit's changed, man. I can't do that. And no, I don't want to waste money on a game I'm probably not going to enjoy because I know I'm not going to. You know? It'd be different if, like, I was 10 quid in a charity shop. I might give it a go because it's 10 quid in a charity shop. I ain't paying 60 quid for something I'm initially just don't give a shit about. Like, that's crazy. I'm wasting my money, you know? I'm gonna pay 60 quid on a game I really, really am sort of like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna like this. Or I know I'm gonna like this, you know? Like when I know, right? Anyway, I don't really have a dream job. Any job that's pretty quiet is a dream job. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean I'm kind of the same boat, honestly. Like I would love to, you know, have the self-employment sort of lifestyle. Well, you know, as long as I can actually sustain that. But at the same time, ooh, what do you reckon, Footloose? Two more or three more? I feel like two more and he'll go into Sukamon. I think I can get away with one more. We'll see. Um, yeah, I mean, I said like I don't want to say that it's impossible for me to not achieve what I want to achieve. But obviously, I've struggled for many years, not really knowing what I want to do, and even now, I still don't really know what I want to do. And a lot of that in my life has kind of had to take us. I've had to take a step back. I put it on the back burner because of my circumstances. A choice that I basically had a choice, and I made my choice. Um, but if I can, well, if I can get a job that's not customer focused and it is just quiet and I can just get on with my work, like I know what I need to do and they'll let me get on with it. I'll take my break when it's time to take my break. I carry on with work, and then maybe I'll say maybe I'll tell the boss or whatever when I'm done. When it's the end of the day, I'm off or whatever, right? But a job where I'm just left alone to get on with it, as long as I know what I'm doing, I'm okay. If they treat me well, and if I do need help, I can ask for it. Great. It's always good to have a very understanding and supportive company, especially when you're like me and you have autism. And a lot of people with autism has a lot more needs than I do, right? I'm kind of lucky, but at the same time, my autism is still something that I have to acknowledge because it does, I don't want to say hinder me, but it just means that the way I deal with things are different, which means that has to be considered when I go for work. Being in a certain environment makes it better for me. It makes me more comfortable. Being in another environment, or or being treated a certain way, isn't good for me. It's hard to explain, but I've got my own issues and problems and stuff. But yeah, if I just have like a nice quiet job when I'm left alone and I know what I'm doing, great. You know, like, and then I'll just as long as I can sustain myself, maybe I'll try freelancing in my spare time just to make some extra money. Um, focus on just my hobbies, right? Twitch, streaming and YouTube, and it continues to be my hobby, right? As honestly, I think it will be, until I truly get fed up, and then I just stop doing it. Which I could totally see that happening, especially if like suddenly my life changed and I somehow I got married and like had kids. I could totally be like, well, I'm a family man now. I ain't doing this anymore, right? But who knows? You don't know what life's gonna throw at you anyway. Get away with one. Yeah, I think so. All right. Anyway, so let me talk about this. Let me talk about this Microsoft game. So, apparently, Xbox are now doing a direct of their own. They're seeing Nintendo, who's been doing Nintendo Directs. They see that Sony's doing their own Directs, and they're like, yo, we should do our own. I think this is the first time that Xbox has done a Direct. I think. I've never heard of an Xbox Direct before. So I didn't even know it was even happening. But I hear people talking about, oh, Xbox Direct. And I'm like, Xbox has a Direct? It's a presentation anyway, presentation of upcoming games and stuff. Anyway, nothing there was really interesting except for one game that caught my eye, which I was really surprised, and it's called Hi-Fi Rush. And forgive me, I don't remember the name of the studio, but apparently this studio is responsible for games like Evil Within and what's the Japanese game? I think is it called Tokyo Ghostwire or something like that. Apparently this team is responsible for like horror type games. Hi-Fi Rush is not a horror game. So what Hi-Fi Rush is, from what I've seen, it is an action-based rhythm game. So basically, your attacks, right, go to the beat of the music. And honestly, the art style is very charming. It kind of reminds me of sort of like a crossover between like Sunset Overdrive and like No More Heroes. It has that sort of cartoony, cel shaded style to it. But the characters honestly look really, really cool. You play as this guy who essentially becomes like an experiment, and he gets like a robot arm, and his robot arm magnetizes a bunch of metal and creates a guitar because he wants to be like a musician, right? He wants to be like a rock star. And in a weird sort of like mistake, his MP3 player gets like merged within him when he gets experimented on. Like this company does like robotics and stuff, and so somehow this MP3 player got like merged with his chest. It's so wacky, man. And so everything he does goes to the beat of like his MP3 player. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, but it looks so fun. It's like I say, it's like an action platformer because you do some platforming in there. It's an action platformer where you literally fight to the beat of the music, and yeah, I mean that's a pretty 180 from the horror games that I guess this company did, but it looks really interesting. Yeah, I mean, you say it does. It looks very very interesting. It's about like £25 on Steam, which honestly might mean it's a smaller game, but honestly, I mean, for a new release, I mean, usually games are like, well, you know, the big games usually like 50, 60 quid. That's not bad. I don't think I can run it on my computer, unfortunately, because my computer is just, it's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It's outdated, man. But yeah, I legit was like, whoa, this looks cool. The characters look cool. The bosses you have to fight, like they look cool. Um, it's such an interesting concept, right? And the big thing about that announcement, right? It came out of nowhere. Like no one ever heard of this game. They were just like, yo, so yeah, and I just said it was £25 on Steam, so yeah, I kind of just told you it's out. I was getting to that, but yeah, they were basically like, so this is our first trailer and all, but we've got something to announce. It's literally out now, and I saw some people's reactions. Everyone was like, "What the fuck?" They dropped this incredible looking game, like just out of nowhere, first trailer, and then they're like, "Yeah, so you can play it today." Like literally. Even I was like, "What?" It basically got shadow dropped. It got absolutely shadow dropped. And I can't believe that a game on Microsoft is actually catching my eye. It actually looks fun. I feel like from what I've seen, bruh, what the fuck? Um, it looks fun. It actually does pique my interest. So I guess if you've never heard of it, consider checking it out, having a look at the trailer. I think it's really cool. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. It's actually a really cool looking game, and if it was on PlayStation 5 or 4, I would totally get it. But it's not. It's Xbox exclusive. Um, and I ain't buying an Xbox. I'm sorry. I don't care how cool the game is. I ain't buying an Xbox. So eventually, I would love to try it if I can, get a better PC. But when I was looking at like the stats, I was like, yeah, my computer doesn't even fit the stats. Not really. It's sad, man. I want to upgrade so badly, but it's just so expensive, and I just don't have the money for it, man. And like I say, I'm trying to save up, but it's gonna take me a while, like a long time. Unless my money situation improves, it's gonna take me a long time. And the problem is that when things go wrong, like when things break, right? Sometimes I have to fork out money I'm saving to pay for replacement for things, right? Which means, guess what? I'm sometimes taking money out of money that probably would have gone towards my PC. but I have no choice because things have to be fixed. Things have to be replaced when things go wrong. So it sucks, right? It sucks. Everything costs so much money. Everything needs to be paid for. That's just how the world works, man. But I don't have the money to throw left and right, you know? Instead, I've got money that I'm willing to throw at my friends. Because I'm generous like that, because I'm a silly ninny. But I've always said this. I said if I was like Elon Musk and I had like all that money, I'd be giving a lot of that money to people who really need it, you know? But that's just me. Yeah, so it's on Xbox or Xbox Game Pass, I think, and on Steam. Really cool. Check it out. Check out Hi-Fi Rush. It looks really cool. And from what I heard from people that have been saying they're playing it, they're really digging it. So, hey, you know, Microsoft sometimes get a win. Sometimes. That's a bit harsh. Those who like stuff from Microsoft, like you do, like I'm happy for you, you know. I'm happy for you. I'm trying to think. In other news, I have played a little bit more of Breath of the Wild, and I've learned that Link is very weak when you start the game, and I guess it goes without saying. I've started the game. I think this is like I don't know if I'd call it a problem, but how would you describe it? I'm not sure how you describe it. This is just something that comes with open world games, I feel like, right? Because when it's an open world game, you literally think to yourself, well, so if I can see it, I can go to it, right? I can literally go to Ganon. And I'm guessing I can go to Ganon right now because I've heard people in the past say like, oh, hey, you could technically just go to Ganon straight away. You're probably unlikely to win, right? But you can. It's open world, right? I mean, I'm just trying to get to my destination at the moment because I've never played the game before and I'm still getting used to the controls. But man, sometimes I'll walk along my journey and I'll see something interesting, I'll explore, and then I get into a battle and then I die. Or I climb a mountain and I accidentally make a mistake and I die. I've died so many times in this game, and I feel like I haven't even left the tutorial yet. It's kind of insane. It's kind of ridiculously insane. Like yeah, I'm still enjoying myself because I like Zelda. I don't think I'm a fan with the whole like after a while your weapon breaks. I'm not. It's just like I just want to have one good weapon and keep it. I don't want to keep. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of that. I hope they change that. I hope they change that for Tears of the Kingdom, because I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. But I'm still enjoying it. Hopefully I'll get some better clothes because I've got raggedy clothes at the moment. Bro, I've spent so much time cooking in that game, and I don't know why. But it's like I'm getting some sort of cooking rush, bro. I am just like I'm literally going. I'm swimming in a small bit of water where there's fish, and I'm catching fish. And just grabbing some local mushrooms and some acorns and just cooking everything together. And I don't know, man. I don't know why. There's just something so satisfying. It's really simple. Like I say, you just gather a bunch of ingredients. You find like a little little campfire, with a little stone stove, and you just pop the ingredients in, and they cook automatically, and you make something. And there's all sorts of different combinations in the game, and I don't know why, but I just keep doing it. I just keep cooking stuff. I'm having so much fun just seeing what different meals I get and what they do, because they do have different properties to them. So yeah, I feel like I've spent way too much time just cooking, and I've barely started the game. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I definitely need to sink more time into it when I get the chance. Um, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. Um, who knows when I'll finish it? I'm not even close. Not even close. But I need to get better at the combat, and I need to get better. I need to get used to the controls and such. And I want Link to just not die so quickly, because it really feels like he dies very easily. You know, but it is what it is, I suppose. You know, with open worlds, I could easily just, um, I could easily just sequence break by accident, or not even sequence break. I could end up just going somewhere where the enemies are just far too strong, right? And they would kill me. But if I somehow manage to beat them, I get like a late game weapon or something that's really broken early game. I'm probably not going to do that, but I get the feeling you could totally do that with this game, right? If you know what you're doing, right, and you can figure out a way to like do something that probably you shouldn't do right now, but you can, and if you succeed, they're like, oh yeah, I'm OP for like 30% of the game, right? Because you got an item earlier than they kind of intend you to get, if that makes sense, you know. Anyway, um, I started FF7 Remake on hard mode. Nice. Kind of regret this decision. I'm getting absolutely bad. um, I would say you should go and watch my hard mode stream for tips, but I don't think, unfortunately, I don't think I archived it, so I don't think it's on. I don't think it's on the channel anymore. But yeah, I mean, hard mode is what you expect. You really hard mode expects that you know what you're doing at this point. That you can micromanage your MP. You understand for the most part the boss patterns. Use their weaknesses. Buff yourself up when needed. You know, use a weapon that's more suited. You know, if the boss is like, you know, weak to magic attacks, then use a magic sword for Cloud or something like that, or focus on Aerith or whatever. You know, they really expect you to know what you're doing at this point. But for me, who loves a challenge, God, it's so satisfying when you get it right. When you get it right, it's so good. I mean, Footloose. Let me tell you something. Tifa, right, can solo every boss in the game on hard mode. She can. She absolutely can. I've seen it. Like, if you know what you're doing, right? Tifa, well, okay, technically everyone I think can solo, but Tifa is, I guess, the easiest character to use to solo bosses, right? Because she's so fast. If you know what you're doing, if you pretty much master Tifa, right, you become untouchable, and she just destroys everything. It's great. It's super fucking fun, super fun. At least for me, it is anyway. I say I like a challenge from my games, so like she builds so much stagger, right? So much stagger, so much damage. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane, and like I said, she's so quick. Like, if you pair her, like, here's a tip. I don't know if you use parry, but put parry on Tifa, Footloose, if you haven't done, because honestly, for me, parry is best on her because she just dashes everywhere. She literally just dashes everywhere. She's like dashing around like Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, like she has to have parry on her, in my opinion, because it's just too good. It's too good. I literally avoid everything with parry on Tifa. Like, I become untouchable. I fight Bahamut, he can't touch me. Like, literally can't touch me. But if you tell me what you're struggling on, Footloose, if there's anything like if you're struggling on a boss, let me know. I might be able to give you some tips or recommendations maybe. By the way, I think we finally done it while we were just chatting and stuff. I think I've. Oh, was that the last customer as well? Oh my god. Bro, if I had my soundboard on, I'd be playing the brah, 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 brah. Wow, bro. Wow, we finally did it. Oh. Actually, I want to kind of find it now. Hang on. I'm gonna manually play it. Where is it? Um Holy shit, bro. Man, this has been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Uh that's it, I think. This might be loud. Oh no, that's actually quiet. Okay. I don't know if you guys even heard that, but there you go. How about Sonic CD Victory? Why not? Fucking did it. Let's go. Let's go. It finally ends. The shop chapter is finally over. It's been 3,000 years. Oh. The dude's like, I gotta the kids, I gotta fucking finally fucking. I can just imagine, right? Like, I'm speaking to me, right? My inner self. I am the boy. And at this point, I'm just like, fuck this fucking shop, right? Fuck Monochrome. I don't care about him. And then I finally done it, and the Monochrome was like, yes, I will finally come with you. And at that point, I'm just like, nah, I don't want you in the city anymore, bro. I don't give a shit. I was testing you to see if you were capable of saving us. Bro, I already saved the island, bro. Mashijamon's gone. What are you on about? If you'd have gone to the city, look how many people I've recruited. What are you talking about? I was testing you to see if you were capable of saving us by selling shit to people. Press X to doubt. Seems a little sus if you ask me. Yes. Because selling meat and medicine will save us all. It's important to be good in battle. What the fuck does that have to do with selling shit? The shop arc has ended. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sleep, and then we'll see. Yeah. Okay. We can't poo anymore. All right. So I might need to make another care mistake, but that's fine. Stop wasting my time. Eat the autopilot. Don't ask me. Don't ask me how it makes sense. It doesn't. Don't worry about it. It's a video game. Oh, the shop is done. Clown monochrome. Yeah, man, he is a clown. You gotta beat him up in the arena. Does he come up in the arena? I suppose he does, right? Eventually. Well, it'd be pretty satisfying. So well, now that we're done, so okay, I've got to waste a bit more time. So okay, I've got options. I can go and find Nannymon now, or I could do Digimon curling. That's about it, really, at the moment. What's the last? Oh yeah, that's Thunder Justice. I'll say. I don't want to battle or anything right now. I'll do water stuff another time. Methinks. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Now I'm wondering if I do get Siegemon. I'm wondering if I should try and see if I can learn these last moves before I turn him into Sukamon. But the problem is that I don't know how much time I'm gonna waste here, and also that might affect my time trying to get Adamon. I don't know. Betamon versus Digitamon. Christ. Yeah, no, I ain't. I didn't just wake up and think to myself, yeah, I feel like being screwed over today. I'm not in that mood. I'm not in the mood to be screwed over today. I'm already like, not 100%. No, thank you. Oh, Christ. Really just getting too carried away with using MP and having none left for healing. Yeah, my suggestion, if you're overusing healing, consider using prayer or chakra. If you don't want to use prayer because it takes 2 ATB, I don't know if you've leveled up chakra, but chakra can be pretty decent, honestly. If you level up chakra and you have low HP, you do heal a decent amount and it costs no MPs. So consider maybe giving someone chakra. Do you when you heal Footloose? No, I haven't leveled it up. Consider it Footloose. I know that's a bit of time wasting for that, but consider it if you're struggling with curing, because it can be pretty good. And if you want to grind materia, my suggestion, if you do want to grind materia, you might not want to, but if you want to grind materia, do chapter 16, the beginning of chapter 16, which is the Shinra building. Do that, equip any materia you want to level up, and you know the beginning part where you're making your your way into the garage. This can be on normal. So go to chapter select, because you can just save whatever chapter you're on, so you won't lose anything. You can go to chapter 16, put it on normal, put any material you want on, and then when you get inside the garage and you're fighting all those rando soldiers and stuff, right? Do all that. So defeat all the soldiers. Don't go inside the main building. You don't have to worry about that. You just want to defeat all of the soldiers before you make your way into the main building. And you get a ton of AP. You get a ton of AP leveling up materia. And if it doesn't level up, or if you need to continue, just reset. So defeat all the guys at the beginning of the chapter, then reset. Yeah. And that's the quickest way to level up materia. If you want to do that. Because that's what I did. Also, if you might be doing this already, but magnifying cure. When Aerith's in party, give it to her. In my opinion, give it to her. Consider using it on Cloud, maybe, if Aerith's not in the party. It's not like you need to, but it's really good because it's cure all essentially. And the reason why I like it on Aerith is because her cure is like a curer. Her cure, because her magic stats are ridiculously high. Her cure is really powerful. But yeah, maybe consider chakra, maybe prayer. And also remember that, well, you probably know this anyway, but your MP does recover after every chapter. So yeah, that's things to consider. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people have struggled, shall we say, with the whole MP. Even I did at first until I sort of micromanaged a little bit. And I'm like, okay, do I really need to do this? Do I need to cure as much? Should I use chakra? You know, should I try this? Should I try that? You know. And yeah, if you're so used to using potions and high potions, they take that away. Yeah, I mean, you know. So how far are you at the moment, Footloose? Like, what chapter you're on at the moment? If you fear danger, you'll lose sight of your goal. I don't know what he's on about with this anyway. You must keep looking for Nanimon. Oh, this is Digitamon, right? The last Digimon will be born at the last place you go to. Do you understand this? Yeah, I know. Monochromon's a professional. If you say so. Only chapter 6, I think. So, Aerith. Okay, so no Aerith. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, chapter 6 shouldn't be too bad, because at least some of the enemies can be a bit of a pain. But I suppose it also depends on if you're going for everything. If you're just getting to the end, then my Digivolving. All right, let's see what we get. Have fun with the Airbuster on hard mode. Yeah. Well, if you do get stuck, I'll give you tips for the Airbuster. What we get 'em? Oh, wait, did I screw up? I must have. Uh-oh. I did. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, I screwed up. He must have, did he poop? Did he? No. I guess he must have and I didn't realize. It's too soon. Did he? I guess I must have not been paying attention. I must have not have, because I was like, oh, you're Digivolving already. I think, okay. I don't think I saved, so I think we might have a problem here. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. This is one of the few times I don't usually do this, because it's, want to play as legit. So I'm going to, okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's reset, and I need to see where I saved last, and I'll determine what to do then. I think if I've screwed myself over, which I think I kind of have, I'll either have the choice of, because the thing is, I didn't save. I'm pretty sure I did not save after Monochromon, so I would have to do that again, and I really don't want to do that again. So if that's the case, we'll just say I'll just take the L. I'll just take the L. I'll just take the L. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't save, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. I think we're going to be all the way back here, aren't we? Like, all the way back here. Yeah. Yeah. So if I go in here, I bet you he's in here. And I ain't doing this again. So I'll take the L. Right? Yeah, I'm taking the L. Bollocks. Oh, well. I screwed up. I screwed up. No Siegramon. Yeah, no. Alright, well, oops. That's my fault. I didn't save. That's my fault. I I guess I just wasn't paying attention. That's my fault. I was looking at chat and I should have just paused. I should have just paused. Okay. Oh well. So disgustingly, Sukamon will eat the poo. It's not. Oh well. Well, we're still gonna try and get Adamon, which just means we've got no Siegemon. So I think what I might end up doing in the future is I might just cheese things and I just shove Digivolution items in my Digimon's face just to speed everything up. I might just do that, honestly, at this point. I think I've wasted a bit too much time. That's my fault though. That's my fault though. Unless I reverse him and leave Adamon another time, I could do that. But then, if I did that, I wouldn't want to Digivolve into Mega Dramon or Mega Seadramon because I've already had them. That would be a waste of time. So I would basically, I could do that and get Seadramon. However, I would then simply just kill him. So I could do that, but I'd be killing him. I'm not Digivolving him. Do you see what I mean? The only reason why I decided to go for Sukamon now was literally because Seadramon has no new Digivolutions. So it's like, well, okay, turn him into Sukamon, then get Adamon. Then I get Sukamon, then I get Adamon. If I don't do that, then I will just kill well, okay, I don't need to get Seadramon. I suppose I could get someone else. I guess that's also an option. It's fine. I'm sticking to it now. It's fine. It's all right. It doesn't matter. I ultimately wanted to do this anyway. Just it was a little sooner than I expected. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. I'm sticking with it now. Yeah, that's all on me. It's my fault. Okay. It's all right. It don't matter. So I'm gonna have to do this eventually anyway. So, what do I have? Yes, give me all the chips. Actually, just give me all the chips. Nom nom. Give me all the chips. Hardest fight was the Scorpion mech. Oh, the first fight. Damn thing kept healing at the end. You couldn't kill it quick enough. So. You know how the basic mechanic works now at this point, though, right? Like like use stagger moves when they're pressured and all that and whatnot. He also shoots his tail laser twice, doesn't he? The first boss. I just like the fact that they made the Scorpion boss like that epic, you know. The first boss is that epic. Anyway, let me press start so I can just sip a bit of water. Everything hits so damn hard. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, all you can really do is, like I say, is just block when needed and dodge around when you can, and use thunder at the right time to pressure them and all that, and yeah. Struggle my way through. Yeah, you'll get there. Like I say, put it this way, Footloose. Think of it this way, I guess. You've gone through these boss fights before, so hopefully you should know what to expect. Because I will say one thing, they don't really change that much. They just, like I say, they just kind of hit harder, right? And you have to be aware of your MP and no items and stuff. So you can say, well, I've got the knowledge of this boss fight. I know what they're going to do, right? I know what's going to happen and all that, right? Excuse me. what I actually a lot of people give assess shit, and I do think what they should do for the next game. I think for Rebirth, if they want to do assess again, which I think they should, I think assess should just be like either a part of the character's, I don't know, weapon, right? Or there should be a separate materia slot, like the summer materia slot, and assess should just be there. Because I would admit, having assess on at all times takes up a materia slot. I could use that slot to put something else on, right? So I could totally see them being like, well, okay, we'll move assess on a separate thing so it doesn't take up an initial slot. Because that's what I think they should do. They should make assess just something you have that you don't need to like rearrange your materia to have it on. This is why I assess all the bosses. So then when I go to hard mode, before I even get to the boss, I go into enemy intel, I have a look at the boss, and I'm like, all right, what's its weakness? What do I need to do? And then I kind of go from there, right? Like when you get to the Hell House, knowing that it switches barriers all the time and changes elements is kind of a deal breaker. Like having all of the elements ready and then attacking at the right time is basically how you shut the Hell House down, right? But having that prior knowledge really helps. So that's how I see it. I've been through this before. They just hit harder, and you know, I can't use items and my MP don't recover. Except if you hit boxes. If you find boxes, they recover a bit. But but yeah. Ugh. But yeah, I've platinumed the game. So yeah, if you need help with anything, just let me know because I've done everything. I've done the Yuffie DLC on hard mode as well. I've done absolutely everything. I love that game way too much. I don't know why. I just do. Don't ask me. I just do. It's weird. I can't explain it. I just do. And yeah, I never could really get into the original. I mean, they're different games. They are different games. They play differently. The original's obviously the full game, so you've got like 3 discs to get through. There's also that. But I don't know. It's just so much fun. At least in my opinion, anyway. Let me remind myself of the stats here. Okay. Yeah. So I have no issues just giving the chips that I have. Just speed this up. Let's just speed this up, yeah. 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 And I think Sukamon is the only one that can digivolve into Edamon. I'm pretty damn sure. Let's check, shall we? Let's have a look. Yep. So there you go. He's the only one. So that's fine. Hopefully I won't need to go chip hunting. But I don't know. We'll see. If we have time, I'll try and learn some moves with Sukamon, I suppose. That's gonna be tough, but I'll try. I'm still really enjoying it. I'm still really enjoying it, even though I think there is too much padding in the game. Yeah, I honestly, I can't fault that. Honestly, Footloose. There is a fair amount of padding in the game. I won't deny that. I will admit the first time I played the game, I think I was just so engrossed in the game that a lot of the stuff I didn't really like acknowledge the padding, if you know what I mean. I think it also depends on what you class as padding, and also if it really takes away from the game. Like, I don't know how you feel about the train graveyard, but I personally kind of like the train graveyard sequence. But a lot of people have said that they didn't like it. They don't like, why did they extend the train graveyard? It's too long, and that which I'm not necessarily saying their opinion is wrong, but I didn't mind it personally. But a lot of people's responses to the train graveyard was I've just been told that, you know, Sector Seven's gonna fall. I want to get there. I've just gone through this long and boring sewer, and now you're making me go through this really long train graveyard, right? Which is kind of like a two-parter because it is a two-parter. And I just want to get to Sector Seven. Like, why is this taking so long? So I can understand that, right? Because I do think I don't know what you think is the worst like chapter or part for Footloose, but I think the sewers, um, both times aren't great, in my opinion. Arguably the second time might be worse. They're both not great in my opinion. They're pretty rough. They're pretty rough. Yeah, but like chapter six is padding, but I didn't mind it playing it the first time. But it is padding. Like you could 100% take chapter six out. I feel like you could. It's padding, right? It is definitely padding. I mean, you could take chapter four out, the one with Jesse. That's padding in a way. But well, it's padding to an extent. But the thing is that it's it's character development. It's an excuse to learn more about Jesse and spend more time with Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge. So I didn't mind it, right? Because it was a good story beat. We get to see Jesse's mom, learn about her father, learn why she joined Avalanche. You get to see how close knit these three are, how they get along. I mean, the fact, the fact that Biggs just pulls Wedge's pants down, and then Jesse just spanks him, and fucking Wedge just makes a joke about it being a gunshot and smiles. Like, it just goes to show how close knit they are and how well they know each other. And the fact that Cloud smirks at the end of it is the icing on the cake, because that shows the side of Cloud that Cloud's like, oh no, I've got to be serious and rude and kind of a dick, but also cool at the same time. But that little smirk is a glimmer of the real Cloud coming out, and I love that. So I love the sequence in that. You get to introduce a new character, Roche. Maybe you don't care. Here's a random new soldier we've never heard of. Things like that. But I didn't mind it because that whole sequence was really fun. The Top Gun sequence was great. Like that whole sequence to me was great. It was fun. It was different. So I didn't mind that, right? But then like there's the sewer parts, and the sewer parts ain't great, right? The bit with the mechanical arm with Aerith, right? I weren't a big fan of that either. The only thing I like about that area, honestly, is one, the music, two, the stupid thieves, three, Aerith trying to get Cloud to high five. but the whole mechanical arm thing, like, I think they should have done that once, maybe twice. But you do that like what, 3 times? 4 times? And it gets longer each time. Yeah, I was like, this is dragging. This is dragging on way too long, right? But then you get to one of the best parts, which is Wall Market, right? But yeah, there are definitely some times where I'm like, this didn't need to be a thing. This is padding. This didn't need to be here. This is padding. But if I was having fun, I didn't really care. If I was enjoying myself, I didn't really care, right? But that's just me. Chapter 17, The Drum. The Drum, I feel like, went on way too long. It went on way too long. I wasn't the biggest fan of Chapter 7, if I'm honest. Like I say, the only parts I didn't mind was like the whole like Sephiroth scene at the beginning, and Red doing some things, but I think it went on way too long, personally. Lightning and Cloud was way... Lightning and Cloud was way too similar? I don't... Wait, what do you mean by was way too similar? Don't you mean are way too similar? Were way too similar. You mean they are too similar, right? I'm trying to think of the context you're using this here, but... I mean, I haven't played 13, but I always make the joke because people always talk about how Lightning is just a girl version of Cloud, right? So I just say, oh, you know, it's Cloud, but he's been Rule 63'd or whatever. But I don't know. I've never played 13, so I wouldn't know. But I do hear the comparisons. I do hear the comparisons. Must not show happy emotion. Must be very miserable and serious. Oh, I mean, to be fair, that's a very stereotypical thing. Heck, I heard that Squall was like that. Like Final Fantasy VIII. I never played Final Fantasy VIII, but I heard Squall's kind of like that as well. So I mean, I don't know. That seems like a trope. It's definitely a trope, right? The sort of tough guy, serious person, don't show emotion, comes across as can come across as kind of a dick, right? Doesn't really talk much. Always, you know, all that. So yeah, it's kind of a trope in a way. What do you mean, Footloose? Don't you like the moment where he goes ha 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 ha, and then Yuna tells him he probably shouldn't laugh anymore? Yeah, I haven't played 10 in years, but I remember that. Well, I remember that, and also people meme on that all the fucking time, so there's also that. I wonder who the most hated character in like or like maybe like the most hated main character is. I wonder. I feel like it might. Tidus is probably up there. There is a moment in Final Fantasy 12 when you're playing as Vaughn and he goes around. You have to like pretend that you're Bosch. I can't remember why, but there's a reason for it. And he goes around screaming, saying, "I'm Bosch. I'm Captain Bosch." Like, you have to do it. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of annoying. And it goes on for way too long. That's not like his entire character, but it's one moment in Final Fantasy 12 that I remember. And I'm like, God, shut up about Captain Bosch. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, shut the fuck up, you know? Shit the fuck up. You know, I think I just realized that him eating the poop, I think actually causes him to gain weight. Oh. You need to lose weight, buddy. You're eating too much shit. Literally. Literal shit is making, like... I haven't really given him anything else. Bro. He's literally putting on weight. It's kind of, ooh. It's kind of, ooh. Tidus, for me, very annoying. I'm sure he's up there. I can't speak for the other games, but I'm sure he's up there. Oh, yeah, he's a character. He's a Square Enix character, alright. I'm gonna buy some more. I think I'm gonna buy some more super carrots. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know, there's gonna be someone out there who's like a defender of Tidus. Like, Tidus is #1 fan. I suppose that would be Yuna, wouldn't it? I guess yeah, that would be Yuna. I like Tidus. Don Cornell. Wow. Whoa, hold on, Footloose. Whoa. Wait a minute. Did we play the same game? Hold on. I know Tidus is a bit in your face, but Don Corneo? What? I don't know about that, bro. Do you not remember the line where he says in remake, "You've got a mouth on you. I'm gonna enjoy breaking it in." Have we played the same game, bro? What? You can't tell me it's worse than that. Guy, literally a sleazeball, uses women, only wants to fucking sexually assault them, and then when he's done with them, he potentially sends them down to the sewers to be killed or eaten by his fucking pet. And if anyone tries to defy him, he fucking hurts them or kills them, and like treats women like literal shit, kidnaps women, forces women to be his bride, by the way, which they try to do in the remake DLC. They try those Gunos literally try to kidnap, was it Neo, but Yuffie and Sonon stopped him, and then Tifa went with him. Like, I don't know about that, bro. Worse than that? Worse than that. I don't know. I don't think Tidus is about to sexually assault Yuna. I mean, I'm just saying, like, bruh. Bruh. Like, come on. I mean, that's like... I mean, now I gotta ask, Footloose. Worse than Hojo? Like, worse than Hojo as well? Like, how deep does this rabbit hole go? Might I ask? Like, how how deep are we going? Ooh, that's a oof. That's a I don't know if it's controversial, but that's an opinion and a half, mate. Holy shit! I'm not. I don't know about that one, Chief. Ooh. Can I get a yikes? Hojo is interesting. I mean, okay, I'll kind of grant you that, right? He's a mad scientist, but I don't know, like the fact that in the original he wants to breed Red 13 with Aerith, bro, and then in remake he wants to breed her with fucking a Sephiroth candidate soldier or a Genesis candidate soldier. I mean, do you really want a Genesis baby, bro? That baby's gonna be born, and then it's gonna be talking about Loveless. I can't think of a worse fucking fate. Poor Aerith, man. Imagine, like, bro, being like, ugh. And he also basically was responsible for her mother's death, and more or less experimented, tortured, wanted to torture Aerith as well. Like, but granted, I'll say I mean, Hojo's a very good villain slash creepy villain type of guy. He's very, like, he's like, you feel disgusted by this guy. They do a very good job. Like, he's a very good mad scientist, right? A very good one. So, there is that to him. Like, he's so bad that it's like, damn, like, that's a good horrible character, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Plus, Don Corneo didn't have near as much screen time as Tidus. Fair, but would you really want more Don Corneo? Plus, I mean, who's to say we won't get more Don Corneo in Rebirth, bro? Because he does come back, doesn't he, in the original, right? I'm pretty sure, isn't there like I forget where it is, but isn't there a moment where he has he like kidnapped Scarlet or something, and then kidnapped like one of the Turks, like Eleanor or something in here? I'm trying to remember in the original, but I swear, isn't there a moment where like I don't, like, Don Corneo comes back and he like fucking kidnaps Eleanor and somehow manages to kidnap Scarlet or some shit? I feel like I remember this. They like had him pinned to a mountain or something. I don't remember where it was. I don't remember what the context was, but I swear there's something like that. He comes back later on. I swear he does. And they'll probably do that again. I don't think this will be the last time we see of Don Corneo. But you know. Damn. Worse than Don Corneo. Holy shit. I can't get over that. Oh, bro. That gave me a good laugh, though. Wow. Poor Titus, bro. Oh, man. How does it feel to be worse than a literal fucking mob boss, right? He just wants to sexually assault women, and if not, he will kill them, and just kidnaps women and forces them to marry, and oh man, just oh, sickening, sick, yeah. Ooh. You know, they really should have killed Don Corneo when they had the chance, but hey, and Hojo. I know what happens to Hojo later on, but still, like, I feel like you get rid of these people, right? You really do. You know, I can't wait for the Costel de Sol moment where we see Hojo just chilling on the beach with a bunch of women around him. Can't wait for that. You know what I want? I don't think they'll do it, but you know what I want? I want costumes. I want costumes in Rebirth. I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think so. But I would love costumes. I don't think they would do it. We will see Aerith and Tifa in swimwear. Oh, please. Please. Bro. Heck, like everyone, bro. I mean, nah, never mind. I was gonna say something, but I won't. I won't say it. I won't say it because you haven't played Crisis Core yet, so I don't know if you saw what I'm. I don't know if you saw what I'm referring to, but I don't think it's too much of a spoiler. But still, but yeah. But anyway, but yeah, like why not? Why not Cloud and Barrett in shorts? I don't know. But I'd be down to see the girls. But hey, like give everyone costumes. I don't know. But not even just that. Just various different gear and stuff. I don't know. I don't think they'll do that though. I think they're saving all the costumes for that mobile game that they're doing. Plus, I feel like the thing is, right? People mod the game anyway when it comes to PC, and like they'll just like put the characters in stuff, or they won't, because you know what mods are like. But yeah. Showing swimwear. Ooh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Scarlet in swimwear though. Yes, please. What? What? Mm-hmm. Hello? What? Yep. Hmm. Yes. Hello? What? Oh, Jesus. Bro. Oh, I just had a horrible thought of just Don Corneo on the beach of Costa del Sol in like fucking uh oh like fuck what are they called? Like in fucking or just like swim what are those pants called? Fucking swim pants thingy like oh man. No. Please no. I don't want to see that. Right, Footloose. I mean, to be fair though, they're not exactly practical for fighting. However, don't ask me how Tifa can kick the shit out of people in all of the dresses that she wears. Right? I don't know how she does it, but she does. That one scene is great though, where Tifa's just kicking all the enemies, and Aerith's just like, I'm just gonna grab a chair. Bam. That's great. I love that moment. That's a great moment. And Tifa with the chair. Oh my god. Oh, he's already dead. Is that even legal? Oh shit. Yeah. Aerith with the chair is great. Cherif, for some people like to nickname her now as Cherif. Yeah, that shit was good. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see those outfits again. It's just that I just think, well, they wouldn't really work in combat. But I'd be. I mean, again, people have modded those costumes so you can have Tifa in whatever outfit you want throughout the entire game, but that's only if you play PC. I'm obviously talking about official, like if they just give us costumes and stuff. Uh, what was it? Dragon Quest 11 does it. Some Dragon Quest games do it. The Tales of series, they do it. Yeah, the Tales of series gives you a bunch of different costumes and stuff that you can wear at all times. The only time it becomes a problem is when like someone's like standing around in a bikini and they're on the floor crying because at that time, I don't know, someone died, and then they're like, oh, I mean, you look great, but I'm sorry for your loss. And it's like, man, this is awkward. you know but sometimes out of context, like clothes can be funny, and stuff. Yeah, Aerith in the chair is as good. As good. It was very good. The whole sequence was great. It was very, very, very good. And I'm glad they kept the, you know, cut 'em, smash 'em, rip 'em, all that. I'm glad they kept that. They had to, right? They had to recreate that. That shit was too good. That shit was way too good. Well, since we digivolved earlier than expected, we've still got quite a bit of time for Edamon here to get Edam. I don't know how we squeezed past Cocatorium on there, but I did. Sure, I'll take it. But yeah, costumes. I'd love costumes. I would love just why not? Why not? Why not Square? And the only reason why I feel like they wouldn't do it is because my next question would be give us Advent Children outfits. Although, Aerith doesn't have Advent Children outfits for obvious reasons, but I don't know. I like Cloud. You know what? The only Advent Children outfit I'm not a fan of really is Barrett. But Cloud and Tifa's Advent Children I think are really cool. Like they both have like the black aesthetic. Um, and I personally think it looks really cool. But that's just me. So I would always vote for Advent Children costumes personally, because I think they look great. But in only in regards to Cloud and Tifa though. The black, I like the black aesthetic. I mean, I'm pretty much in black right now, for the most part. Although you probably can't really see. Well, probably not even if I hang on a sec, because of the way I'm sort of slouching and the way everything's sort of positioned. That's not a very good shot, but well, you might be able to sort of see. It's just like my move the mic out of the way a bit. My PlayStation shirt, where you got Abe from Oddworld, you've got Parappa the Rapper, you've got Snake, and then you can't tell, but you'll appreciate that one. Footloose is Sir Dan from Medieval. But Everything else is black, but then you've got triangle, circle, X, square, and in the right colors and in the right colors and such. But oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah. Fun fact, because I don't know if I ever told anyone this, but this shirt was actually the wrong shirt. So I don't know what happened, and it makes me curious if I can actually get another one, but I don't know. But so when I went on the website to get this shirt, I initially wanted to get it because it had Crash and Spyro on it. It had Crash, Spyro, something else. I don't remember the other two. Oh yeah, Tomb Raider had Lara Croft on it. I think it was Crash, Spyro, Lara Croft, and something else. And that was the shirt I wanted. But then I bought it and I got this instead. So basically the characters were different. Still like the same sort of aesthetic. It's just that I didn't get my Crash and Spyro. So I don't know what happened there, but I just accepted it. I was like, sure. It's still a cool shirt. It just wasn't the one I didn't even know there was a shirt with, with Abe and Sir Dan and Snake, Solid Snake on there. But I got the wrong one for some reason. I don't know. They just sent me. I wasn't expecting that. So, but yeah, it is what it is. It's still a cool shirt. Just not the one I wanted. A medieval is probably a game you would enjoy. I have played it a little bit. I haven't played much of it, but you're probably right. I probably would. I probably would. I have been meaning to. I have been meaning to play or try the remake because it's just the easiest way to buy it. Because good luck me trying to find a physical copy of the PS1 game now. Yeah, maybe someday. It was on my backlog for this. I'll get to it eventually, hopefully. Just I got a big backlog of games. you know, but yeah, you're right. I do want to play it at some point. I don't know if I'd stream it, but I would play it. I would like to play it at some point. I've been definitely meaning to. One of the games that kind of just slipped by my radar, I guess, when I was younger. Well, I was also very limited to what I was allowed to get and stuff, but yeah. I'll do MP, I guess. I want to try something real quick here. Okay. That's not too bad. It's actually alright. I can dig that. Damn. That's fine. So I don't think I've made any camp mistakes. I can't afford to, so not really anyway. Okay, I need a lot more MP than HP. Well, I need 1,000 more. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Oh well. The rest of it. Whoop. But I could talk about FF7 Remake all day. I'll get to FF7 eventually. We will, inevitably get a Rebirth trailer, and I can only imagine. Oh, I didn't get today's meet. I just realized. Oh, I'm not even paying attention. What? Oh. You know what? That was probably the poo that Betamon poo. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I can only imagine what that trailer is going to be like, man. Like, because Square Enix are trying to be very mysterious about going forward, because obviously, if you know, then you know. Um, and I thought Crisis Core was going to give me something. It didn't really, but it's still a good game. So yeah, no, they're very adamant. They're like, you'll have to see what's gonna happen in FSM Rebirth, and it's like, I can't wait. Oh, I want it to come out now. Which is pretty much every Final Fantasy. Like, I want to play the whole game now. But if we're lucky, we might get it this year. If not, it will be 2024, early 2024. So, I suppose it really depends on how well production is going and such. But we still don't know what the third title is. But to be fair, we only learned about Rebirth last year. It was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they told us about Rebirth. I think it was last year, 2022. So we probably won't learn about the last title until Rebirth is at least out. Yeah. So I think like after Rebirth has been out for a while, we'll get the third title. All we know about the third title is that there's a theme. They all want the RE theme, right? The first one was remake. This one's rebirth. We don't know what the last one could be. Could be resurrection. Some people thought it was going to be reunion, but Crisis Core has already taken reunion. So I don't know. Regeneration, resurgence, revengeance. I don't know, but yeah, definitely a lot of mystery surrounding what's going to happen. So we'll have to see. Damn. I don't think I can handle the next part of the remake in case something happens and breaks me. Footloose. We don't need to talk about it, obviously. But all I will say is, based on what we know, do you think they will still go through with it? You know what I'm talking about when I say this. Do you think they will still go through with it? Or do you think, like they've been trying to elude us ever since we played Remake, that things can change? Do you think they will give us a chance and a choice to change certain big events? Or do you think that, nope, it's going to happen. It's going to happen regardless? Because that's the big thing. A lot of people are like, "Oh my god, we can change things, super big things," because the game kept trying to be like, "Yo, what's this scene? I wonder what this scene's all about. I wonder if this scene is important. Can we change that scene?" Right? That's the thing. Do you think Square has the balls to do that? Because we all know, regardless of how you feel about that happening, right? That is a big part of the original FF7. It's a huge part. It's one of the biggest parts of the game. Because of just what happens and everything afterwards, and yeah, it's a huge part of the game. And it's also obviously a tragic part of the game. But do you know what else is also a big part of the game? Something in regards to Cloud. And do you know what reveals that? Crisis Core. And what came out? Crisis Core Reunion. And what are the developers telling people to do? To play Crisis Core Reunion. Even if you haven't played the original 7. And even if you haven't played Crisis Core already. So if you don't know, the developers are telling people to play Crisis Core Reunion, which is going to reveal something. They're telling people to do that. Why? Are they not going to do the same plot point things that they do in the original 7? Is it not going to be revealed in 7? Why would they tell us that? Why would they tell people that? Why would they tell people to start with Rebirth and not Remake? They're actively encouraging people, even if you haven't played the original. Like, I haven't seen developers saying, go play the original. They're saying new fans can play Remake and be perfectly fine. And they're even saying, hey, some fans might even prefer starting with Rebirth. You know, like, why would they say that? I guess I gotta play Crisis Core Reunion. I mean, yes, Footloose, but you know anyway because you played the original. You know the truth. You in regards to Cloud, you know what I'm talking about. You already know because the original goes over it. It's not really a spoiler for you. You know, Crisis Core is a prequel, so you can probably guess what I'm referring to, right? You like it's a prequel. So yeah, you could probably refer to like it all ties into the original game, just like it did back then. So you know, it's the same thing, right? Crisis Core Reunion doesn't change anything from the original Crisis Core. It's the exact same game. It just plays better. It looks better. It plays better. That's it, really. It plays so much better than the PSP game. It's not even funny. Like, holy shit. Like, man. But yes, you should play it. You should definitely play it. I can't even, like, I was recommending people playing the PSP game, even though it does have its fair share of problems. But now, like, I really can't recommend it. Because Reunion is just the better game. Like, in every way, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if you prefer the, I guess, the older voices, then you might play Crisis Core. Because Reunion has remakes voices from, well, you know, like anyone who was in Remake, who voiced in Remake, who returns in Crisis Core Reunion, same voices. So I don't mind that personally because I actually think that these voice actors, at least in Remake, were really good. Like I actually think the voicing in Remake is superb, if you ask me. You know, like really good, really good. I think so. Anyway, yeah, I think they did a really good job. Shout outs to the voice actors because they did a really good job. And I look forward to hearing more of them in the future. I'm also curious as to like, you know, what like Vincent's gonna sound like and what Sid's gonna sound like, right? I'm curious. Characters we haven't met yet. I'm curious as to what they're gonna sound like and such, right? What is Kate Sith gonna sound like, you know? Okay. You know what? I am legit curious though. Um, from what I remember from the FF7 story, because despite me not actually playing it fully, I pretty much know the story, right? Pretty much from start to finish. Like I couldn't tell you everything off the top of my head, like in pure detail, but I know what happens, right? I know what happens. I know what essentially the end. I know, you know, I know enough to tell you the story of Final Fantasy VII, right? To sum it up and how it goes, I could tell you that, right? I know how it goes. I'm curious because it feels like there are some story beats in the original game that could be potentially expanded upon because they're not really explained that well, if you know what I mean, like loose ends. I'm curious if they will try to clean up loose ends, like things that are like, oh, maybe this wasn't quite explained the best, or maybe we need to learn more about this or about that. I'm curious if they will do that or not, right? Like things like that. Will they go that far? I'm curious. But I'll have to remain curious for for many, 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 many months. Okay. Well, we are making progress, but I am going to be ending the stream soon because we have more or less almost streamed for 2 hours. So no Adamon today. So the goal is still to get Adamon next stream. I'm confident. It didn't quite work out the way I wanted, but that's my fault. I screwed up. That's on me. Oh, shit. I think that's a care mistake. Oh, well. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. Bro, if I don't get Amon, this would have been a massive waste of time. I just want to tell you that. Oh, man. Ah, shit. This could be a wet... Oh, no. Yeah, because he's tired. That's actually a care mistake. Oh, well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Push to come to shove. If I get desperate, I can give him an orange banana. Don't want to do that, but I can. I'm just getting into the zone. That's the problem. I was just kind of turning my brain off and just, training and such, right? That's my fault. Oh, well. I'm not going back on anything. Like, this is it. This is it now. Whatever happens is whatever happens. I mean, okay. Usually, I want to say usually you don't always have to hit every requirement, just most of the requirements. So we'll see, right? We'll see if we can't salvage this. We'll see if we can't salvage this. But yes, I do have to remember that I do have to fight Digitamon at some point. At some point. And you know what? I think this is a good spot. Since he's sleepy, I'll put him on save and we'll call it there. We'll end the stream. And we'll just have to see what happens next time. Oh, hey, it's two Sukamons. It's my brother. He looks exactly the same. Hello, brother. Alright. Sleep near the toilet. How appropriate. How appropriate. Oh my god. The biggest mouth ever, bro. Alright. Alright, we'll leave it there. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna head to bed and hopefully feel a little bit better. Tomorrow. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I have to think about it. I'll have to see how I feel in the morning, I suppose, to determine what I'm going to be doing. Because I usually exercise. I meant to exercise today, but I wasn't feeling like 100%, so I didn't exercise today. I'm like, yeah, I still need to recover. So, but that's going to be it for this stream. I'm going to stop mumbling because I'm sure you've heard enough mumbo jumbo. Have a good weekend, and I will see you guys next Tuesday for more Digimon.